pretty sure there's just gonna be one clip after this one. The end is indeed near. Not that it really feels near when I'm just outright grinding in the final dungeon of the game. Seriously, there's no way we can get any better armor this far in, and leveling up is only gonna do so much for our strength and durability. That thing was hitting us as hard as we were hitting him, and frankly, we aren't durable enough to take what we dish out. Yeah, definitely continuing to steer clear of the two-headed dragon and Cloud of Darkness for the moment at least. I can't keep doing that indefinitely though. Sooner or later, I absolutely have to go after Cloud of Darkness if we want to see the credits. And it would honestly be kind of funny if I chose not to go after the two-headed dragon, just going after Cloud of Darkness herself when she's supposed to be more dangerous than those four protective bosses. Especially since Cloud of Darkness is going to be stronger based on how many of the Dark Crystals are still under her control. The best idea is to have all four crystals cleared before going after her. Yeah. I don't think that Protect spell did all that much for you there, Jormungand. Not that any of the enemies we've dealt with in this series have ever just surrendered and begged for mercy. Hell, the only game I've ever Let's Played on this channel that had any enemies that seem like they outright surrender and leave is Ace Combat Zero. I suppose the grunts from Halo also had a bit of a morale system and could be convinced the wrong way, but they wouldn't be non-combatants that essentially are the problem anymore. The morale system in Dawn of War also was a little shaky. They would all rally sooner or later, so it's generally better to shoot the fleeing grunts rather than just let them try to escape. That's just how things seem to work in gaming in general, with at best the exception of the Total War franchise, though every time I've ever tried any games in that series, my troops are generally the ones who run away. Because of course I'm too used to RTS games like StarCraft and Warcraft that I try to brute force my way through the battles. It's not that I fight like an idiot, it's that I don't have the right kind of instincts for that kind of fight, and my troops just go, yeah, I don't want to be the expendable grunts, so your other troops can finish the job. I don't think us being around level 54 is all that much of an improvement over what we had last time we went after the two-headed dragon, though maybe changing to the ninja class will help us in the fight against it somehow or another? I doubt it. But hey, I need some straws to start grasping here. I'm a little low on hope and morale at the moment, and there's really not all that much else we can do to prep for what's coming next. Just change jobs and hope. Was it just me, or did we hit weaker when we shifted to the ninja class here? Because that's not very reassuring. Though I do appreciate the fact that we still have the same armor and weapons, despite changing to a class with less visible armor than the Knight and Dark Knight classes. How the hell does that work? Well, we're certainly heading towards the two-headed dragon now. Still nervous as hell about what happened in the last clip, but there's only so much I can delay dealing with that guy. I kind of wish the sword on the back of the ninja was a different color from the red robes there, but I'm not all that sure that would even be possible with the graphical limitations on whatever this game was originally released on, though there's no getting around the hilarious fact that Final Fantasy I, on the same console generation, has better monster and boss sprites. And I'm pretty sure the class sprites look a little better too. really wish I could like the fact that we're doing so much damage. Maybe I should have been throwing shuriken at this guy, but I kind of want to save those for the Cloud of Darkness. Still, they'd probably do more damage to the dragon than our apparently ultimate weapons can. Right. Carmine's down in one hit again. And of course, Midori is taken down before he could revive Carmine. Well, at least this time we managed to revive someone. At the very least, we're going to slow down when we lose because of that. Not sure if that's going to help us win, but it couldn't hurt. And now Azul's down. Great. Guess we're not reviving anyone this turn. Have I mentioned how annoying it is that there's no way to tell when anyone is going to move in a given round of turns? Huh. Why did Brett survive that hit when everyone else has been getting taken out in a single blow even at full health? And now Brett is finally taken down. That healing spell was entirely useless if the enemy is gonna hit that hard. I'm not even sure why I bothered using it instead of using Holy to do some damage that round. That... Ugh. Yes, Good God, this dragon is being more of a pain in the ass than even Bahamut was. I really wish this dragon had an actual name. He certainly deserves something epic. Not a placeholder thing like Two-Headed Dragon. Well, at least they waited for Midori to wake Carmine up before taking him down. Dear God. God damn it, just how much longer can this fight go on? Aren't there enough reasons for me to not want to ever touch the remake of this game? Or ever replay this game just for the fun of it? This is... just absolutely disgusting to watch. Yeah, we are just burning through Phoenix Downs at an obscene rate. We can't keep this up forever. I suppose Azul might have survived that even if he was at full health, and not that anyone has been at full health for quite a while here. Son of a goddamn bitch. I wish we saw this thing's health bar. How close? Just how close are we to possibly winning this thing? Oh, that was close. I swear I didn't look ahead in the footage to see a hilarious time to ask that question. I was just absolutely frustrated as hell. Anyway, we're done with that monster. Finally done. Which means all that's left is the Cloud of Darkness. Definitely gonna go through that in the next clip. I don't think that Carmine and Brett being ninjas really helped in any way against the two-headed dragon, but hey, we've made progress. There's only one step left to take, and then we're gonna go through the credits. I could have used some more hope when fighting against the damn creature guarding your crystal. Not that your dialogue is all that hopeful either. Yeesh. Considering the Cloud of Darkness is trying to turn everything, both light and dark, into a void of nothingness, maybe she should have been called The Nothing. It certainly worked for a never-ending story.